Everybody out of work.
Well, some here may have had a rough 2009.
Because 11 ain't good right now.
Hopes are high. There's good reason to celebrate the arrival of 2010.
Because I want it to be a new year.
There is another live look at that ball. We have less than an hour until it drops, and we bring in 2010. Really, once again, the message from the people here tonight is we want the new year. We want a better economy. We are live downtown tonight. Kevin Ozebek, NBC2.
As we count down to 2010, Europe is already ringing in the new year. In London, the iconic London Eye lit up the night sky to the cheers of revelers in the British capital. And just to the north of London, in Edinburgh, Scotland, the crowds were treated to a massive eruption that you see right there of fireworks at Edinburgh Castle. Beautiful.
And the party's just getting started here in America, of course. A live look right now at Times Square, where tonight the streets are packed to watch the ball drop at midnight. Less than an hour in store tonight. Crowds, celebrities, and cold temperatures today. A light snow actually fell on Times Square with temperatures near freezing right now. Tonight, NBC2's Michelle Franzen reports from Times Square, where hundreds of thousands of people are huddling together to welcome in the new year.
Good evening from Times Square, and just under an hour, all the revelers here at Crossroads of the World will be ushering in the new year and a new decade. Take a look at the crowds. They've been here for hours, coming to stake out their spot early amid tight security here in New York City. New York City Police Department is out in force, in uniform and also in plain clothes, using the latest technology, including cameras and also other detection devices for explosives to make sure everything stays safe. And it's all to watch that crystal ball drop at midnight. And when it does, it will be a kaleidoscope of colors. There are nearly 2,700 Waterford crystal triangles that were added this year and making that light up, and also more than 30,000 energy-efficient lights. It all gets underway in just a short time as New York and the nation starts to usher in 2010. I'm Michelle Franzen in Times Square. Now back to you.
New at 11, we're learning former Lee County Manager Don Stillwell is applying for a new job tonight. According to our news partners at Naples Daily News, Stillwell is one of 10 candidates applying for the job for the town manager position on Fort Myers Beach. In May, Stillwell resigned from his county manager job after sexually explicit emails were found on his work computer. The Fort Myers town manager job was left vacant, you may remember, by Scott Janke on the left side of your screen. Town leaders fired Janke earlier this year after details surfaced about his wife's work as a porn star.
A Cape Coral man is under arrest tonight, accused of threatening to kill the driver of an ice cream truck because the music was playing too loud. Here's the 911 call.
He starts yelling at me in broken English, kind of like German or something. Yeah, who called you here, you mother? Who called you here? Don't you ever come back here again. I'll shoot you in the head, you mother.
This all happened on Southeast 34th Street and Southeast 11th Place in Cape Coral. The ice cream truck driver told police that the man walked up to his window, told him not to come back, or he would shoot him in the head.
I think an officer immediately. I just had somebody threaten to shoot me in my vehicle. I'm in Hawaii. Ice cream truck with SpongeBob on it. You can't miss me. I drive through this neighborhood every Wednesday. This guy came out of nowhere.
Neighbor was just screaming and yelling. I couldn't even understand what he was yelling about.
Oh, when officers tried to arrest this man, he pushed police away, tried to run away, but he was quickly caught and arrested.
A rooftop burglary leaves a North Fort Myers plaza stripped out of $60,000 worth of AC units. Deputies say thieves stole the coils, copper, and aluminum out of 10 commercial units from this plaza near Pondella Road. The burglars left nothing but worthless steel panels behind.
I mean, I would love to catch them up here so I could throw them off the roof. Because, you know, $60,000 worth of equipment for a couple $1,000s worth of scrap, you know, is a waste to me. It's just stupid.
An interesting point the owner made as well is that there's a Lee County Sheriff's Office substation just around the corner from this plaza. Copper is a hot item for thieves looking to cash in. The metal had gone down in value this year, but recently climbed back up to more than $3 per pound. A teacher just learned a pretty big lesson. No matter how bad you need the money, don't rob a bank. The pictures police say prove she did it. And while out patrolling, 2 officers are hit by a drunk driver. What happens next will likely leave you dumbfounded.
And tonight in the weather office, we're still tracking a cold front approaching us from the west. Now, this front is going to bring some rain to the area, but more importantly, the front will be responsible for starting off the new year very chilly. I'll tell you about the timeline of getting 30-degree weather back in southwest Florida in just a few minutes.
And I think it's anything but chilly in downtown Fort Myers right now. It's a hot place to be at this point in time. We got less than an hour until 2010. You're taking a live look at between 15 and 20,000 people at the Downtown Countdown.
Closed captioning on NBC2 is sponsored by Modern Brothers Furniture and Design, furnishing homes and condos since 1977.
Again, we are recording the last local NBC2 news of the year. And it's brought to you by the Waterman Broadcasting Corporation here in Fort Myers, Florida, located on Central Avenue.
Right now is a great time to buy a new Toyota at your main Toyota.
Right now we're just in a commercial break between the news, and I'll be going to weather within the next 5 minutes, followed by the sports and the ending of the news. And then they'll be rejoining the network broadcast for the last half hour to go for the ball drops.
It's the go anywhere, do anything. 8-passenger, 24 highway miles per gallon, Holiday.
Yeah, over there's my Corona. After I finish that, then we go at midnight to the Champagne and hope I don't get too much of a headache.
Or $2,500 total cash back on select 2010 Acadias in stock.
I have all my remote controls here, telephones, kitchen in the background, and then our living room again. Back to our light, our tree, and the entrance in the far distance here of the apartment. And then I may need to start riding my bike again.
A dangerous situation for some drivers in Lehigh Acres today. The sheriff's office tonight, they say kids
and back to the news.
And bricks at cars along Sunshine Boulevard between 8 and 11 o'clock. At least 3 drivers reported that their cars were hit. There's the proof.
I was just driving down the road, I heard a big bang, and I went like this, I started shaking, and I freaked out.
And the sheriff's office is now investigating this. So far, no arrests have been made. Damage to the cars ranges from a few $100s to more than...
People throwing bricks at cars in Lehigh Acres.
The teacher has been arrested for robbing 2 banks. The teacher robbed a bank on December 16th. Police have security cameras that they say prove that she did it, these pictures. She also robbed another bank last week where she allegedly handed the teller a note before leaving with the money. She was caught by cameras there at that bank as well. The teacher has been a 7th grade English teacher for the past 4 years.
Clear, difficult times for a lot of people. But I hate to think that somebody teaching my kids, has to resort to that. The teacher should be paid a higher salary, so they don't have to do that.
The teacher turned herself into police and has been placed on paid leave from her school district.
A fire rips through an apartment complex in Naples. Luckily, everyone made it out alive of this place. One simple thing could have gotten people out much faster and limited the damage. The story that will have you checking around the house for something that's very important. And a split second could have changed a family's life forever. What saved the dad and his kids inside that car hit by a speeding SUV.
And we go to more commercials again.
So you better hurry to save big on a new Chevy.
Commercials.
Percent APR for 72 months on almost all 2009 vehicles, including Traverse with an average finance savings of over $7,800, or Silverado with an average finance savings of over
And again, we're watching NBC2 News at 11 p.m. here in Fort Myers, Florida. Brought to you by the Waterman Broadcasting Corporation, located in Fort Myers, Florida, on Central Avenue.